Sidetracked. The Lady in Lavender. Nobody.
Anyone else would like to add?
No, that was really thorough.
I'll,
All right.
I'll keep it on the shorter side next time.
Sounds good. So we ended the session with everybody just kind of going to bed, getting a long rest. Not that it really means anything currently, except for maybe you, Laris, depending. You might have to gain some soul slots or whatever. I guess at the end of the day, I would ask who the early riser is, but I have a feeling I know the answer to that question. So, are you a naturally at sun up, or are you kind of like a natural at a specific time wake up?
She probably wakes up at a specific time, like 4:30 a.m. sort of wake up, start exercising.
Okay. What would you like to do then? It's currently, you wake up, blacked out in the room, so it's completely dark. Pretty simple to find. Like, I think it's probably an easy, probably electrical circuit or like a simple one, essentially, to get the lights back on that are easy to reach. How would you like your morning to look?
She'd probably go to the activity area and kind of just exercise there for a little bit, run around some, while contemplating the essence of being more aware of her surroundings, as well as how do I teach Haley about the birds and the bees? She probably exercise for her exercise time is for 45 minutes, and then when she gets back, she will spend some time with her sword doing a few minor movements within the confines of the space before contacting her attendant. And she will also ask for her attendant's name.
All right. Yeah, you head out, go do some exercising. You're not alone in the exercise area. About a dozen people kind of in there doing like their morning workouts as well. You can tell they're probably all crew members, so not really guests, obviously, because they're all in. You're judging based on their anatomy and how they're built and what they do. They've obviously trained in something, so they're not just spoiled brats. Nonetheless, do your workout, get back to your cabin, do what you're doing, pull the bell, it rings, and it's not even 45 seconds before you hear like a light knock on your door.
Yes, come in, please.
Door creaks open. Good morning, ma'am. What can I do for you?
First and foremost, what is your name?
Oh, it's Trinity, ma'am. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, pleasure as well. Pardon my rudeness before.
None taken.
Miss Trinity, I have a busy day ahead. I understand we will have a banquet we are to attend, and I would like to acquisition your assistance, both with the banquet and a bit of a research, if that's okay.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Yes, starting with the banquet, I understand first we will need clothing, and you guys will be taking care of that. Is there any specific etiquette that we should be aware of prior to the banquet?
I mean, not really, other than the rules of the ship.
Ship, understood.
From what I understand, as a little bit of a heads up. You will be at the head table, so be ready for that, I guess.
The head table. Do you happen
Yes,
to know why?
It's the easiest way to kind of fit you all in. Every other table is kind of set for specified numbers, and you're kind of half of the on-the-fly guests we have. So
Half of the on the fly? Interesting.
yes, well, Commander Grandway is also here, so his attendance is usually adding 2 or 3 people to our dinners because he's never really planned for, if that makes sense.
Commander Grandway is on the ship as well.
Oh, right.
I see.
You didn't hear that from me.
I take it this is information that I should not know.
It's kind of like an exciting surprise for the dinner.
I see. I will
So
be
it's not
discreet.
like super secret or anything. I'm sure half the crew and guests already know, but I'm not supposed to really inform everyone.
Understood.
Not that it matters all that much.
I may tell my party, but I will leave your name out as the informant then.
Sure, that sounds good to me. It's mostly just a safety precaution when it comes to, obviously Commander Grandway's safety, given who he is. But with Barrett joining us and a few others, I don't think safety's an issue. So,
A fair point.
I mean, the first officer. The first officer.
I see. What do you happen to know about First Officer Barrett?
He's terrifying. I don't want to be in his way. And yeah, he's one of the few. Commander Grandway has like his own personal guard, and he's like one of the few that are normally seen with him.
I see.
I mean, rumor is he used to serve under the captain back when they were both in the military.
Served under the captain.
That's what I really know. Keeps to himself a lot.
I got that impression. Understood. I appreciate the information. Let's move on to the next topic. I am going to visit the library after I freshen up a little bit. And I will need some help finding a few books. It's a little odd on one of them.
There should be an attendant in the library that would be able to help you with that.
Okay. Understood. Attendant in the library.
Of course.
can help.
Do you need help working the bath at all?
No. I think I'll be able to manage just fine.
Very well.
I appreciate your assistance.
Of course. Do you want me to freshen up your clothes while you're in the bath?
That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Of course. Just pile them out on the bed, and I'll come back in 15 minutes to pick them up.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Anything else?
Not at the
Oh,
moment.
clothing for this evening. About 3 hours beforehand, we'll have a selection brought to you that you can choose something out of.
3 hours beforehand. I will make sure my party is aware and we will be present for that time.
I'm sure their attendants will let them know, but of course.
All right. Thank you so much, Trinity. I appreciate your help.
Of course. If there's anything else, please just reach out.
Will do. And she'll go off on her way to shower after putting her clothes on the bed.
Sounds good. And yeah, you don't even hear it. It's just like clothes leave. And when you come out of the bath, clothes are like laid out on your bed and they're pristine again.
Okay, well, if no one's up at this point, she's going to head to the library and try to talk
You said
to
you're
the-
up at 4:30,
Yes.
so it's only like 6. So is anybody up yet? Okay, so
Okay. So at this point, she's probably going to go to the library and talk to an attendant
Okay.
there. And her first objective is to find an attendant to ask for some help.
of course. So you make your way up to the level with the library, and you kind of open the doors and walk in, and it is beautiful in here. Like just this nice redwood, like throughout the entirety of it. Thousands of books in here. Like it's a very well stocked library. In the right hand side is kind of where all the tables or like seating area is, where people would kind of relax and either read or do whatever they're doing. That does have like a nice view to the outside, so you can see the sky and everything. For you, the sun is like the other side of the ship, so you're seeing some light, but you're not seeing the actual sunrise. And as you make your way in, there's kind of like a old high school library style, just a desk right to the side of the door where there's somebody sitting there, and it has just like front desk labeled to it type deal. And they are, no, you know what? This early in the morning is probably a shift change, so they're doing pretty good. They're like just awake. You can tell that they're also like just getting out of, getting into the routine of the day. They're just going to sort through things. From what you can see from where you are, there are 2 other people in the library other than yourself currently. One is sitting over in a chair that's by the window. Another one's kind of like wandering the aisles on the other side.
Okay. Well, Alaris is going to approach the desk to ask for help. Hello. I heard there would be an attendant here that I could seek some assistance.
The gentleman looks up and pushes up his glasses. Oh, yes, of course. Good morning. I can be of assistance for you. What are you needing help with?
Yes, it is a bit of an odd question. You have quite a lovely collection of books here. Focus. I need help finding an odd set of books that could potentially be used to teach a child about healthy boundaries and connections between
I think I know where you're going. Follow me. And he'll like turn and start walking down one of the aisles and kind of makes his way to a section. And he kind of gestures. So these 2 shelves here are kind of they're very much organized in the education of the person when it comes to human anatomy. So the bottom shelf and kind of to the right is more like you've been trained in medicine and kind of are a surgeon essentially, and more on the high educational anatomy side of it. And then as you work to the left and back up, it gets to more of the this is how human body, or well, there are some that are human, there are some that are non-human, some that are different, right? But how the human body works.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't normally have lower aged persons on board, so we don't have a lot of pre-educational materials. There are language books we do have that are beginner friendly, but unfortunately not too much in the area of things like sciences or mathematics, or in this case, you're strictly anatomical.
I understand. Language books might also be helpful. Having good words to explain would be helpful. And also,
That'll be 2 shelves over, and he kind of just like walks over it, and they'll be here.
okay, I see. I may be of bother again later, maybe for some like children's stories that talk about young romance. Maybe would be well suited as well. Do you think?
Of course. Actually, follow me. I'll show you where those are to start, and then you can kind of decide where you want to begin your journey with your pupil.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Of
you.
course. And he walks over a couple more rows and kind of directs you to what you're looking at. The other person that was walking the aisles is kind of like turned and left the library at this point. So now it's just you, the person helping you, and then that other person that's over in the chair reading. So it's very quiet.
Okay. And probably this is going to be Alaris's life for the next like hour and a half of just researching how can I teach this to Haley? What are some good books so I can teach her the languages? Which of these like young stories can I like have her read that's going to help? And what anatomy things can I bring to the table? And if she has time later, she'll like peek and see, are there any like tactical books on like perception? But then like, okay, no. I need to focus on Haley. This is more important. We got to nip this in the bud.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
And it's mostly just to determine how long it takes you to kind of sort through and find the materials you're looking for.
Okay. Would I get my advantage with my glasses or no?
Sure.
Okay. Uh, 14.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say it probably takes you about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes to sort out like a decent stack of books that you feel fit into the categories that you're looking for. And that includes the little extra time of swirling to find your own materials on a few things here and there.
Okay.
And if you can, roll me a perception check while you're doing that.
Alrighty. Oh, no. Still not good. 3.
Okay. So, who would be the next person to awaken closer to like 7 to 8 in the morning?
I think around this time is when Bruce would start waking up. He'd roll out of bed, hair all disheveled, kind of wiping the sleep out of his eyes. And
given Bruce's history too, this is the comfiest bed you've ever been in.
Oh, absolutely. Not quite wanting to get up just yet, but understanding that there's a day ahead. And it's kind of hitting him actually. He's well, this is the comfiest bed he's been in. It's not home. And he kind of sits there and lays there in bed for a second. And kind of lets the homesickness hit him for a bit. A tear rolls down his cheek. He sniffs it away, wipes his eye, stands up, and calls Wilson.
Okay. Hear a gentle knock at the door. It's almost like a rap essentially, because he just rolls his knuckles in the door.
I'll answer.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
Morning, Wilson. I was wondering if you had warm milk and maybe some fruit.
I can acquire both of those things for you, sir.
I would appreciate that for breakfast, please.
Are you a heavy morning person for breakfast or more of a light?
Some protein would be fine. Sausage, bacon, but not much today. I had a lot yesterday.
Very well, sir. I'm honestly surprised you're even awake. I will be right back.
Normal times,
He will
generally.
turn and leave.
Thank you, Wilson.
And yeah, he'll come back in like 10 minutes, give or take, with like, plate of fruit or like a plate bowl. And then, your milk, some bacon, some sausage.
Excellent. I will enjoy it. And understanding that there's a shower and hygiene is important as well. I will spend the next next half hour or so just kind of enjoying my breakfast, kind of letting the weight of where I am kind of settle and
For sure.
and getting myself clean for the morning.
Yeah, that sounds good. Also roll me an investigation.
Sure. I am so good at looking at things. It's my best thing in the world. So good. I got a 31.
Nice. Takes you no time flat to figure out how the bath works and how it all
A
sorts out.
dirty 1.
31.
And not a 31. A dirty
I
one.
I was like,
Dirty.
how is that fucking possible?
It's not. 2 minus 1 for a 1.
Thank you.
But yeah, it doesn't take you too long to figure out the bath and kind of work it out. However, you do struggle figuring out how the temps work, how to set it properly, how to where it sits. So it takes you a little longer to sort out.
Cold
Yeah.
shower for Brusque. It's fine. Everything's
next?
fine.
Honestly, it's probably cold for like the first little bit, and then it's just like scalding for the last
It's
like
magma
half.
hot. Yeah.
So let me clarify. We are in rooms that don't have windows, so the light is unnatural light, right?
Right.
Sabine's not going to wake up until somebody wakes her up.
I have a question then.
Yep.
Haley, would Alice have slept in bed with her?
No.
Okay. So then Haley after several minutes of pacing and just feeling like this room's way too big. This is why is this so quiet? I don't like this. She would have started looking for someone that would have answered. And
Mhm.
it's totally up to Sabine if she would
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Okay. So then probably to that point, you probably awake then in the dark with just the constant chatter of Haley Well just having conversations, speaking softly, but she's just kind of talking and pointing out a lot of things like, oh, wow, I really never noticed how velvet kind of has, if you push it one way, it kind of looks like it's like a face, but if you push it another way, it just has this like kind of crushed texture. It's really cool. And just like some movement and things like that. And she's not expecting responses so much. She just likes every now and then she just kind of pauses and listens to the other presence and then just kind of continues on her little mantras.
Yeah. Probably give or take an hour of Sabine like trying to use that as white noise
Mhm.
because Sabine was drunk when she went to bed. She was in a bad mood. She doesn't like being off the ground. She just slept really poorly. So I think she's like knotted up in her blankets, just like hair tangled everywhere, and just keeps that trying, I'm gonna go back to bed because I didn't sleep well. I'm gonna go back to, and you know what I mean? And then just
Give me a
Haley will
wisdom
say
saving
something that
throw,
you
Sabine.
just you just can't ignore. Oh, that's a natural one.
Okay. Have you
Doing
ever
great.
heard the term boat dreams?
No. What are
Okay.
boat dreams?
So, when people are in the water or at sea on boats for the first time, when they actually sleep on them or spend a decent amount of time, some people tend to experience things called boat dreams, where essentially they have not necessarily always nightmarish or traumatic, but very, very vivid dreams of memories.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would Sabine dream of?
Given our place in the current lunar cycle, I think she's thinking of a full moon 2 years ago.
Okay. So, how would Sabine awake from that?
I think what Haley witnesses is like she would have gotten the occasional just like murmuring of like like before as Sabine would try to go back, but in the last kind of little bit, those fitful turns, like Sabine is clearly not sleeping well. She's kind of like twitching and just like not thrashing, but that like clearly distressed, and then she kind of sits up and just goes, lights, where's the sun? Lights.
She scrambles off the beds and just starts knocking things over, looking for lights. Where's the lights? Lights.
You get the lights pretty quick
Right,
and they
Haley.
come on. Probably
Oh.
brighter than you mean at first. It's almost like a slider on the wall, and you're just like, ding.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Kind of creeps back over to the bed. Just kind of,
I'm so sorry. I just I had a bad dream.
oh no. What was it about?
My pet goat.
Petticoat?
Getting- My pet goat.
Your pet
Petal.
goat?
Yes.
What? Are they no longer with us?
Oh no, she is okay now. I think and my father's taking care of her.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
What happened to her?
Can we get coffee? Did you order coffee or tea?
Coffee? That's the black stuff, right? The really bitter stuff?
Yeah, or tea, whatever they have.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll get you some. Do you want some food too, like fruit and burgers and meat and stuff?
No, but
No burgers. Okay.
yeah, no meat, just
Okay. Tea, coffee,
and fruit.
and fruit. Okay. All right. I'll be back. You okay? Really?
I'm good. Thank you, Haley.
She walks up to you, kind of crawls up on the bed and just kind of pushes some of your hair back and kind of tucks your blanket in around you. Okay, it's gonna be okay. You sleep well. I'll bring back the stuff. Okay, bye.
You can ask. Okay.
Jack sits in, starts asking anyone she passes for coffee, tea, and fruit.
I think you pass probably a couple of crew members, and they're just like, of course, the dining hall is always open where you can grab those things, or
Okay.
you could
She grabs their
call your-
hand.
You could call your attendant from your room and they can bring it to you.
I think they're sleeping. Can you show me?
He just like looks nervously at his buddy, and his buddy's like, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
Haley
sure.
Well.
Oh, good. I was gonna ask your name because
Yeah, what's your name?
It's gonna wonder why I'm not at roll call. And he turns around and starts walking.
Is Barrett here?
He's on the ship. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anthony, by the way. Corporal Anthony. This way. And he
Nice
starts
to
like
meet you,
pulling along.
Corporal.
Yeah, you head to the dining hall.
She lets her
Order
his
everything you
hand
need.
go. Like as soon as she gets there, she's just like, "Thank you, Corporal."
He waves and he turns and just starts sprinting.
Mhm.
And yeah, you can put in your order.
Yeah.
Get
Together.
everything. Roll me a, let's say, acrobatics to carry
Yeah?
the trays all the way back
Oh.
to the room.
Those dice are so sweet, though.
2 or for 3.
Okay.
Cool.
So you make it about halfway before there's a rock in the boat and it's just whole thing on the floor.
Oh no. Oh no. I need help. I need help. She kind of reaches down, picks up maybe a glass that is intact and tucks it away. But then she's just anyone that passes by, she's like, "I need help."
Nobody passes by for like a good 7 minutes.
She heads back to the dining hall.
Okay.
Hi. Person behind the buffet line. I'm Haley Will. I had a tray of stuff and the ship shifted and it ran into the wall and shattered. I don't know why. It just happened.
You can just see the woman's mouth go from like that customer service smile, just like, oh, no worries, to when you say it fell and hit the ship wall and she just bites her lip, trying not to laugh. It is perfectly okay, dear. Who's your attendant?
Is that my assigned friend?
Yes, that's your assigned friend.
Alice.
Alice. Okay. I will. I believe I remember your order, so it's all right. Head back to your room. I'll have somebody deal with the food, and I'll have Alice bring it to you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome. Would you like
Well-
anything to eat for the trip?
Yes. She
Pick
skips
anything
away.
you like out of the line.
Oh. Yes. Anything?
Just yes, and she
Yeah.
walks away.
Just kind of
She's
skips
like, I
down.
recommend over here, and she kind of gestures to the dessert side of like the buffet table.
This all smells really good. Can I just have a little bit of everything?
By all means, dear. And she hands you a plate.
Can someone take that to my room?
I think you'll be okay with one plate.
Okay. Thank
That
you.
tray was pretty big last time, so
Thanks.
you're welcome. And she like turns around and kind of like walks in the back and leaves you to do your thing. But yeah, there's like brownies, cupcakes, jello, you name it, it's there.
She probably takes a little extra long to get back to Sabine's room, mostly because she's so intrigued by the jello and the jiggling every time she like runs and stops. She's like, what is this? But yeah.
I'm going to say if it does take you a little bit, you're like coming down the hall to round the corner to the hall for your guys' rooms. And Alice is just right behind you with a tray, like following you along.
Yeah. At one point, she's just like, "Hey,
Good morning."
seeds. Look at it. It's wild.
It is.
People eat this.
They do. Actually, if you go back and get some later, you should go into the observation area and put it on the floor. The vibration makes it jiggle.
Okay,
Don't
we'll
ask
do
me how
that
I know
later.
That's
I
a
I
fun
heard a
game for
we in there.
later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That though, can you take that to Sabine's room? We were gonna.
I was a little curious about you and anything caffeinated. Curious? Concerned. Concerned. I think concerned was the word I was looking for.
I like caffeine.
Which her eyes are kind of looking over the tray, not quite catching on anything in particular. It's very obvious she doesn't know which thing is caffeinated. She's just like, yeah, I like it.
Of that, I don't doubt. Well, how much of this would you like in Sabine's room, and how much would you like yourself?
All of it in Sabine's room. I'm going back in.
Oh, all right. I will allow you to enter first then and announce us.
Good call.
Slams the door open.
Hey,
That is what I assumed would happen.
I've got caffeine and food that jiggles.
I think in the time that has passed, Sabine has managed to get herself out of bed. She like sleeps in her like undergarments and everything, so she's pulled on like a shawl or like whatever the underdress is called, right? So she's
Mhm.
got that wrapped up. Her hair is like in a big pile on the top of her head, but it's still crazy. She hasn't like taken care of it in any way. And she is probably sitting at like the desk or the vanity or whatever sort of extra seating is in the room. Um and in front of her on the table, her cards, I think there is a deck there, and then she has flipped over 3, that she was just, like, looking at. It is, the warrior, the sun, and the talons that she is just kind of, like, contemplating, curious about what this kind of means as Haley bursts in, and she goes, "Oh, um, it jiggles?"
It jiggles a lot, and apparently we're going to need to take it to the observation deck at some point because it does something wild.
"Oh, okay. But you got coffee, yes?"
Yes, ma'am. I
Um,
have a tray right here. And she puts it
Oh,
on the table
Alice.
that's in the room and kind of puts it down.
Ah, merci, merci.
Are you all right,
Mercy.
ma'am?
I just
Would you
interrupt my
like...
sleep.
Okay. If you would require any assistance this morning, by all means, I can call it in for you.
Oh no, I will ask Sandra if I need her. I Haley just wanted to help, so thank you.
Of course. Um, I'll have a couple things delivered for you just to help. We do have some nice brushes on board.
Oh no 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 no, I can tame this myself. It's all right. It's just a morning ritual.
It is an offered service, and I definitely recommend, as a person with long hair myself, having somebody else brush it is quite nice.
I
Anyways, I will
appreciate it,
leave you with
but
that. You two enjoy your morning. I'm sure I will hear from you soon, Haley, as you
deck.
consistently say we.
thank you, Alice. And I will start pouring myself a cup of coffee and like mixing it with some sugar and milk and everything.
For sure.
Haley, coffee?
Yeah.
I think Alice pauses at the door and looks over her shoulder when you offer the coffee and is like, okay, and just like leaves.
Everyone is
Uh,
very tired here.
Very tired?
Yeah, everyone just seems like they're always tired.
Mm. Why do you say that? Just because they sigh a lot, or
Yeah, they sigh a lot. Anytime I come around, everyone's just kind of like, I'm so tired. This person just has to ask more of me.
I think that comes with having a job in customer service. I don't think it is always so easy, even if it is your employment of choice, to be at the beck and call of everyone. But
You don't think they like their jobs?
No, I do. I think they do. I think they are paid well, but I do think, regardless of whether you like it or not, I think it takes a toll. I doubt it's personal because you are a lovely being, Haley. And I kind of reach over and pat your cheek affectionately. Not patronizingly, but like in the way that like
Yeah. She like just initially just kind of leans into it.
mhm.
Okay.
Cream? Sugar? Tell me when to stop. I suggest now.
Okay, now it's good. That looks good.
And I don't ask for the sugar. I just put in the same amount that I put in my coffee and I stir it up until it's like the perfect golden brown and pass it over to you. It will be a little hot, so just don't burn yourself. So tell me, Haley, how did you come to be in Baldur's Gate?
Well, I traveled with Brusk and I came out of the mountains. I wound up with a caravan group. They were heading south. Like I've told this story 1,000 times. And then we wound up in Neverwinter. And
Mhm.
then they said they were going to keep going on to Baldur's Gate, but everyone needed to take a little bit to restock and refuel, get the animals some rest and stuff. So I don't know. I just wound up in the first shop I came to, and that was the smith shop that Brusk worked at, and we just became really good friends right off the bat. And I was like, "Hey, I'm going to Baldur's Gate," and he was like, "Well, that sounds good. I wish I was an adventurer." And I was like, "Well, you sure can be. You should come with me." And I don't remember a lot of the conversation, but he did. Yeah, he came with me. And we just joined the caravan and wound up at Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
We heard there were some
you
jobs and stuff there.
right. That is how you ended up at the Transportation Guild. The caravan, did it oh, yep. Okay, I'll drink that one. Okay. How about some milk? We make it chocolate milk instead.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Let me see my spells. I have prestidigitation. I just make the rest of the cream, like consistency wise, is just a little bit more like milk, so it's not quite as thick, and then it just tastes like chocolate. So
Perfect.
Okay, that's not bad.
yes. The caravan, did it have a name? Like the painted on this well, you're learning your letters, that's right. Do you remember anyone's name?
Nope.
Okay, that's all right. What do you think about these? And I'm going to point to the cards. Let me post this picture in the Discord so you guys can see the spread. It's sideways. Forgive me. The warrior, the sun, and the talons. What do they mean?
This guy looks like Brusk.
Hmm.
And the sun. I mean, that's like the sun, right? It's
Sure, can be, yes.
any of the stars.
Very astute. You know that our sun is a star.
Oh, there's lots of stars.
There are. What about
Um,
these?
Talons? I don't know. It's kind of weird because it looks like it's a person's hand, but I guess I always thought talons were more like on birds or or creatures like reptilian creatures or
Dragons, yeah?
other kind. Yeah, I don't know.
Haley, you were about to say dragons.
Maybe
said
it's on
half of it.
dragons. Yeah, it's probably on dragons too.
I think you're right. They probably have them on dragons.
You ever seen a dragon?
Mm. Huh?
Never mind. It's not important. I rolled a natural one on my insight, so.
But I heard big birds also have them, like big eagles.
Mm-hmm.
They used to fly around the mountains all the time.
Oh, yes. The mountain you mentioned, you came down from it. How did you get there? Do you remember?
Oh no, we lived in the mountains.
Who's we?
My family and I, our
Okay.
village, our people.
And so you just came out of the mountain. What was your reason for leaving the mountains?
I don't really remember.
Mm.
I was kind of fresh and just came back and a little confused. Everything was kind of blurry. I didn't really know which way I was going, and I just kind of realized at one point, I just kind of looked back and realized, oh, that's the mountains way far behind me, and here I am walking with these people, and yeah, it just kind of kept going.
So you're looking for adventure. Yes, that was the goal.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll be sure to
Just-
find it.
Yeah. Is that what you're looking for?
Oh no, I'm just getting paid to look for the item that we got hired to find.
Oh. Well, what do you want out of life then?
Oh, my entire life is an adventure. I grew up in a caravan. I traveled around constantly. I
Yeah.
still travel around constantly. So
You
I
like
suppose in a
that?
way I am still Yes, if I stay too long in one spot, I get restless.
Mm.
And you run out of beds to share. She kind of jokes and takes a drink of coffee.
We.
Okay. While you're out, did you see Brusque or Alaris?
I did not. Do you want me to go look for him?
How about you give me 15 minutes and we go together?
All right. 15.
And I will just using like prestidigitation, making a little illusory clock that counts down the 15 minutes for Haley so that she
An hour
doesn't get
less.
impatient. Yeah, exactly. When the sand reaches the bottom, I will be done. And I will like go into the bathroom and start like untangling my lion's mane of a hair. But really, she will just wear it up today. So it's more or less just putting it in a more intentional, messy situation. And she'll put on her glamored studded leather, but it looks like her regular outfit.
Got it.
And head out.
All right. Lars, you have been hanging out in the library for a little bit. Roll me another perception check, please.
Okie dokie. $15.
Okay. So, in the time you've been in the library, you've kind of gone through the shelves and kind of found yourself a stack of books that you were looking to go through. And, you got yourself, I'm going to say like 6, 7 books that kind of fit what you're looking for, give or take. In that 45 minutes kind of area where you were trying to figure out what you wanted to find, the gentleman that was in the chair by the window, you've noticed the stack of books he had beside him was about like 8 high, give or take. And it is now like 5 high. And he has moved 3 of them over to like a new pile of like obviously red books. And they aren't just like tiny little paper thin books either.
Okay. Okay.
So after you find your stack, what would you like to do?
Hmm. She'll find a desk, but curious about this gentleman who's reading books very fast, and also wondering if maybe she can become more efficient in reading, and possibly with being more efficient with reading, she can not only be able to enjoy more books, but she can also be more efficient in being able to teach Haley, as well as being able to learn more perception skills. She decides it would be good to approach. So she decides to approach this gentleman.
Sounds good. So the desks and seating area are kind of all in the same area. So you're able to find a place where you can sit down and kind of like put your stack of books down and get ready to prep for whatever you're attempting to do. And then you kind of head over, and yeah, as you approach the gentleman, you notice he's kind of just the book he's got open. It's almost like page, flip, page, flip, page, flip. And that's how fast he's going through this book. And he's just moving through it. Looks about average height, give or take. Nothing stands out really too much about him. He's currently wearing like a red kind of a more cloak-like outfit, essentially. It honestly doesn't look as pronounced or upper class as the rest of the wear that you've been seeing on the ship so far. So those things are kind of the only things that really stand out to you currently.
Okay.
I guess with a 15 perception, and you're given your personality and kind of like your experience and training, the books that he's reading, you're noticing, like when you see the titles and whatnot, they're all based on Faerun history.
Okay. Okay. So she'll approach. Excuse me, sir, if I might bother.
Just pauses and looks up. No, not a bother at all. What can I do for you?
Yes, my name is Alaris. I had a brief question for you, if you don't mind. I noticed that in this relatively short time here, you've gone through quite a few books already, and I was curious as to how you were capable of digesting this amount of information so quickly.
Oh, have I been going that quickly? He kind of looks down. Sometimes I don't even notice. I just get sucked right in. But if I may ask, are you new on the crew or something?
Oh, I am a passenger, recently come aboard.
Oh, that is intriguing. He kind of like politely looks you up and down, and kind of your attire is much different than what I'm used to seeing in the ship. Actually, just you being here, and he gestures to the library, is abnormal, I guess I should say. So I'm just caught off guards, I guess, a little. Anyways, I treat reading more like capturing images in my head, if that makes sense. So when I see the page, I just capture that image in my mind, and I just move on to the next, and then I can reread that book at my leisure.
capturing an image to reread later.
Yes. It's this weird talent I picked up a long time ago. Um, that I can basically build my own library in my head. I can go to any shelf, pull out any book I've ever read, and see it in my head.
Alaris gets uncomfortably close. A library
Oh.
in your head?
Um,
Fascinating. What kind of books do you have in there? What kind of library could you possibly store in your mind? How often are you able to read books? What kind of catalogs do you have? Have you looked into sciences? These are a lot of books on history. Ooh, what sorts of subjects have you studied so far? How long have you been able to do this? Oh, how did you learn this technique? And then realizing how close she's gotten, she'll step away. My apologies.
well, let me start by saying you smell nice. Moving on to, I've been able to do this since I was a child. And ever since I started training with magic is kind of when I started learning to do this.
Since you were a
Given
child.
the libraries I've been introduced to and the knowledge needed to be consumed, I found a better way to do it.
I see. So you utilize magic as well. Hmm. Interesting. I can definitely see how that could be useful with learning spells.
He kind of closes the book and puts it to the side and then stands. I don't mean to be rude.
Oh.
But I didn't catch your name.
Oh, yes. My name is Alaris Eloria, and I didn't ask for yours. What is your name? I apologize.
It's totally fine. And he reaches his hand out. I'm Lothair Baracus.
Lothair Baracus, and she'll shake his hand.
It is truly a pleasure to meet you.
Same.
So, I guess for the reading portion, it's mostly been a lot of mental training and capacity.
Mental training.
It's rather than focusing on the words, you're more collecting the image as a total. If that makes sense.
Collecting the image as a total. I recently had a lesson about perception, so it's taking a read of the page itself and kind of instantly memorizing it.
Essentially, you could start out easy. Something that was actually a very interesting usage in terms of magic where I'm from. And he kind of like reaches into his jacket, really his cloak, and pulls out like a little book, and he writes out like a quick sentence. So there's very much meaning in how magic is laid out and how it is displayed. For instance, if you were to think about magic in the way of reading an incantation from where you're from, that incantation needs to be read in a very specific way to enact the spell that you're currently trying to create. With me so far?
Yes.
Okay. So he'll turn the little page around and hand it to you. And essentially, it's very much that that trick of reading where it's like the first and the last letter are correct, but everything else is a fucking jumble in between. But when you read through it, your brain makes some of the correct words as you're just reading through it. I don't know if you've ever tried that or done that.
I have not, but that's interesting.
So it's something that your brain actually does in reality. You can actually take a word like adventure and just put A and E on the end and fuck up all the letters in between, and your brain will still read adventure. And he basically does the same thing. So he's like, if I was to take a spell, rearrange it as such, would the magic still work? Because your brain is creating the correct context to which the actual phrasing should be. Does it enact? Does it fail? Does it move correctly? If you change the syllables, if you change this, and he starts just kind of explaining the different intricacies of how spells work. And this is kind of the same idea. Rather than trying to read the words themselves, you read the beginning of the sentence, the end of the sentence, and create the whole sentence. You get the first word on the page, the last word on the page, a couple of words in between, and eventually it gets to the point where you just take it all in at once.
Hmm. I see. That makes sense. And she'll probably look around for a second, find her quill and some parchment, and like start jotting down, like casting a little mage hand to like make a little clipboard for herself, essentially.
For sure.
Start jotting it down, like, okay, visual exercise.
Oh, that is an interesting spell. And he kind of like pokes the hand a little bit.
Yes, I find that it's easier to write with a sturdy surface, and it's useful.
Do you create that out of a material, or does that come out of nothing? And he kind of pokes the hand some more.
It's how do I say? It is kind of a magical essence. There's kind of like it's kind of like there are little particles that constantly exist around. Um, that people just don't notice a lot of times. And it's a bit of like trying to gather a little bit of those particles to use. Um, it's not easy to do, but every now and again you can. And I find that with many people who utilize magic, what they're doing is just using those particles, whether internally or externally, to fuel or shape magic. And this is just taking the particles, just a little bit of it in the air around, and just holding it into a simple shape.
Right. So essentially, you're adding on to the materials that are given to you at the time.
Adding on, it's more like directing the materials. I'm not adding any materials into the world, it's more like asking them to do something specific.
Interesting. And is there ever a case where you remove materials from existence?
Removing them from existence, I don't know. I've never encountered a situation where it removes from existence. I've seen transformation where it isn't exactly what it was before, but never quite removing it from existence.
Hmm. Well, because just interestingly enough, it's just magic where I'm from is very much, we have classifications of only two, essentially. We have additive and subtractive, essentially.
Oh,
Additive is very much the use of, like you were saying, taking things that are already in existence and either rearranging, changing, altering, or adding to them. And he kind of like holds his hand out, and just like this, basically like a cube of ice just forms on his hand. Like just taking the materials of the water and the air, turning them into water cube, and then creating a solid. Or the other way around, and he just kind of throws the cube up there and just turns into mist, essentially, changing them into whatever you need to. Removing them from existence is something we call subtractive magic, which is not something common or even really available for most. And I was just curious if from where you're from, they have anything like that.
I've not encountered anything like. Well, hold on. Would she have encountered anything like that?
Potentially, depending on the spell. It could be viewed as removing from reality, but depending on what it is, there are things that are there and some that aren't. But it's definitely a different way of looking at your spells as a whole. So,
Okay. I suppose that there are some spells that could potentially act in such a way, but I could not prove that it's completely going outside of reality. I've never considered that before. I'd have to do some research into it.
yeah, it's always the most fun,
Indeed.
trying to figure things out. So, What are you currently working on? He kind of points to your stack of books.
Ah, ah, ah. Um, we, I am traveling with some companions, and uh, uh, it's rather awkward.
I don't
Uh,
mean to intrude. That's my apologies.
it's quite all right. I just they're books for necessary education.
Fair enough. Traveling with a adolescent?
Hmm. Adolescent minded.
Ah, well, I mean, education's important at any age. So it's very admirable of you that you're willing to take time to attempt.
Ah, admirable. That is a very kind way of putting it. I think more would call it controlling.
I don't know. I don't see. I see it all as a benefit at the end of the day. Education for another, sanity saving for yourself.
Indeed. But yes, I've probably interrupted your I suppose absorbing of knowledge for your internal library enough. Um,
Oh,
I
you're fine. I'm just spending time in here because everything else is rather uninteresting on board.
ah, I see. Well, perhaps we shall meet again here in the library. I will probably come again and we could chat and theorize.
Of course. I'll be around constantly here.
Understood. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Sir Baracus.
Ah, and you as well, Lady Alaris.
And
Good luck with your quest.
Thank you. And she'll probably dash off now, grabbing her books after having embarrassed herself, realizing how close she got to him and the books she has, and go back to her room to study.
Of course. Brusque, you've gotten yourself taken care of and you're all ready to go.
I
It's
am.
probably like 10, 9:30, 10 in the morning at best.
Okay. Okay. Um. Hmm. Bruce will slowly make his way up to the gaming hall.
Ready then.
Just to see what that's about.
For sure. So we'll say you're making your way back or up there, I should say. Probably pass Alaris along the way as she's heading back to her room.
Is she quickly running back to her room or heading back to her room? Or is she...
Yeah, she's moving at a pretty good pace.
All right. Oh, Alaris, good morning.
Good morning. She kind
What?
of swiftly walks by.
Okay. Huh. I'm going to go play with small pieces of paper, I think. Some people say it's fun. I don't know.
All right, make your way up to the games room.
Yeah. And
It's I don't want to say noisy. It's definitely a consistent hum of noise in here at this time of day.
it's 10. Yeah, makes
Um,
sense.
Yeah, there are people in here, like a couple of dozen at least. It's just
Okay.
the hardcores are here.
I feel it's even at this point in time in the day, he's not a gambler, has never seen like tables in his life. It's
For
all
sure.
still very new to him. Um, the multicolored cards are very interesting. Why? And he might even stop at one table and be like, "Why do you have one of those that says J and then one of those that says K? Are those important? What does that mean?"
You are politely escorted to the bar.
I was that.
The gentleman that does explains to you that calling out a person's cards out loud is a big no-no.
Oh, oh, sorry. Oh, dang.
It's all right, sir. It's obviously this is new to you. So why don't you take a seat and enjoy something to wet the palate on me?
The water, please, if you could.
And he kind of gestures to the bartender, and the bartender's like, "Yeah, sure. Get you a glass of water."
I'm new to this whole thing, and I've never been to a gaming room, and so I don't know much of anything in here. What is that sound? And if I may, he hears the clicking of a wheel as it spins rapidly.
Hey, no worry, bud. He hands you the glasses. The bartender. What would you like to know? Spinning.
Yeah,
Call that
is that-
roulette. Basically, you put down money and you bet on the colors or the number that the little ball is going to land on.
is that easy? Just colors
it
or
is
number?
easy, but not often winning.
But easy.
Very easy to put your money down and lose it. Yep.
I like easy.
Man after my own heart.
I think he'll just sit and watch for a second. What other games are around here?
Good plan. There's some dice rolling, some card playing, and then the wheels.
And the wheels.
There's a couple of tables where it's just players against each other. It's a game called poker, but that one if you're new, I would not recommend it. Nor would I recommend it this time of day either.
Not today.
Just
Okay.
early in the morning.
Wrong time.
People that are here, they know what they're doing.
Gotcha. Okay. Don't want to go up against people that know what they're doing. I understand that concept. Actually, that's generally how it goes for anything.
And honestly, no offense, bud, but I probably wouldn't play anything if I were you.
No? Why?
This doesn't look like your regular lifestyle.
You're right. It's not. I'm branching out.
For sure. You must have gotten really lucky to have enough to branch out with around here.
Yeah?
Would have been my first choice of expenditure of inheritance, but
Oh. No, not inheritance. We're on. He goes dead silent.
Okay then. I'll stop asking questions.
Thank
If you
you.
need anything, holler.
Okay.
He kind of walks down the bar to somebody else.
Brusque is very giant man at a bar, out of his element.
I was gonna say you're probably on like two of the stools too, just
Right.
like at the
Yeah,
bar.
exactly. He's kind of sitting like this. He's got his massive elbow on the bar, kind of just gazing over the room and just psyching himself up because he sees that roulette table and they said it was easy. And he likes the clicking and he likes the colors.
Mm-hmm.
and he's just, oh, come on, Bruska, you meet some new people. You know, this is what we're out here to do. You're an adventurer now. You've met people all the time at the shop. Yeah, but that's when they came into the shop. They were doing the initiating. Oh, okay. Mm, no. Oh, what the hell? And he'll get up.
All right. You head on over to the table, and it's just the guy at the wheel.
Just the guy at the wheel. Oh, all right. Empty table. Yeah. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
I would like to make money or lose it, according to the bartender.
Oh. And he kind of looks around and notices there's nobody else close by. I guess I can drop the accent then.
Can only one person play game?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Oh.
put money down on. So he kind of points down and he explains the rules of roulette, essentially,
Sure.
which I hope you know.
Oh, absolutely. Outside bets 1-to-1, inside bets 2-to-1, 35. Yeah, I know all of it.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
But it's all very simplistic. Like, or wow.
Simplified.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very simplified in the sense of what it is. So you can do what you like, but minimum bet is 10 platinum. So be careful.
Okay. Can I put 10 on both red and black? Then I
Absolutely.
don't lose. Wait, I do lose. Wait. But then I get it back if I lose the other one.
Unless it lands
Yeah.
on green.
And he'll spend his time betting on red. Just
You
red.
say unless it lands on green.
Yeah.
000. Yeah.
Sure. How much you putting on your first bet?
Minimum bet 10 plat.
Okay. Let me just roll this wheel then.
I do love that we're all gambling with this money that we haven't even technically started a job for. Like we're still en route to the
16 red.
Hey,
So you're up to 20.
up to 20. Okay, thank you. And he leaves.
You just see him at the guy at the table, just like, huh?
I did it. I did it. That was, hey, I made some money. All right, he'll put the 20 platinum back in his bag.
I think as you're
Uh-oh.
leaving, that's probably when Sabine and Haley are like making our way out and looking for you guys after Sabine has like finally emerged. So
For sure.
You'll notice him coming out of the gaming hall.
oh, someone had fun.
Hey, Sabine, Haley, hello.
Hey, what have you been doing?
I played roulette.
What's roulette?
It's this fun game where they spin a wheel and it goes round and round and round and round, and then they spin a ball the opposite direction and it goes round and round and round and round, and then it lands on a number. And
Then
then
what?
if you had money on the number that it landed on, or if you had money on the color that it landed on, you get money back. I had money on the color that it landed on.
So you won?
I did. 10
Oh,
platinum.
Congratulations.
And then
Sweet.
I
Good
said,
for you.
I'm going to go out the winner. And I left.
Part that makes me internally happy about that is you just won probably more money than you've ever seen in your entire lifetime combined.
Uh-huh. That's like the impetus for leaving. He's like, I don't need more. This is all I've ever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done. I'm good.
Good job. I'm glad you had fun.
Thank you. What are you
Have
guys
you
up to?
just waking up? I'm looking for you and Alaris.
I just realized they don't have windows or clocks in there.
Yes, there aren't any in our bedrooms either.
What time is it? Wait, would he even know the concept? Yeah, he'd know the concept of time.
Even the basics of like the sun rising
Right,
and
right.
setting, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not an invalid.
Your stomach's
why
telling you
don't-
it's somewhere between breakfast and lunch.
There we go. That's how he does it. Yep. last
we could
I
also go
saw
to
her,
the
she was.
observation deck. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice in there.
Haley has Jello. We need to make it do something
I'll get
wild.
the Jello.
What is it? What? What's Jello?
On the observation deck, it is something entirely new.
It's
And
always
I
fun.
think Alaris would really enjoy that process.
I think I know exactly where she will be. If she's not in the training room, she's probably in the library. Always knows in the book with that one.
That's fun.
I passed
go
her on
find her.
my way to the gaming
Oh.
hall. She was in a hurry.
Which way was she going? To or from?
From, I believe. She might be in her room.
Yes, well, we
No.
have to go get the Jello
No?
anyway.
No, I pounded on her door quite a bit before I came to your room. Sabine.
I was gonna say, if you did, she is in her room.
Yeah, but Haley, dear, that was early in the morning. That was like 3 a.m.
Oh. Why
But,
is she going to the library at that time?
Sorry, 4:30. That's when she was waking out of her room. I'm not. She's an early bird. Come, let's go find her in her room.
Okay.
We'll go back, find Alaris, grab the Jello.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Laris, you get a Haley knock on your door.
Bam, 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 bam.
Uh,
Sabine follows it up with a
Hello?
Alaris, dear, it's us. Are you awake? I know you're awake. Are you decent?
Are you
yes.
naked?
Why wouldn't she be
No.
decent?
She'll open.
Who knows? She
the
might need a
door.
shower.
Oh yeah,
I-
that's okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We have
Bonjour.
Jello for the observation deck, and I think you would be very interested in it. It's also for eating.
Apparently, it's something new.
It's very new.
I am.
Also, you were up very early.
Yes, that is. Early bird catches the worm. What? Jello for the observation? I am.
Yes.
Let's
Th-
just come show. And I like wrap my arm around you and just like pull it out, just like, please come with us.
Yes. And she probably had a book or something she was looking at and sets it down really quickly. And
All right, Haley, lead the way. Wait, do you remember how to get to the observation room?
Yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This way.
Roll me history.
12.
Yeah, you remember how to get to the food hall and then straight to the observation deck.
Here we are.
And yeah, for you, everybody else, you guys go into the food area, and it's kind of like a breakfast buffet that's set up. Yeah,
We don't have
pretty
to
much
play it
everything under
out.
the sun. No, for sure. Just saying, like everything under the sun is like out and available.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
I've already
standard
eaten
breakfast
because of what came to
area.
my room, so I'm not doing anything in the eating hall.
Yep.
I think
And
we've
then
all
yeah, you
already
guys
eaten.
head to the observation deck with a plate of Jello.
How
yeah,
is
I
it
think
so
I would try to
jiggly?
grab something small to eat on the way as well.
For sure. Yeah, you ended up just putting it on the floor, and it's like because of the vibrations of the ship, it's just like
It's like those vibration plates all around on TikTok right now. Just-
yeah.
Haley just kind of keeps poking at it.
So weird.
Yeah, it's
This is
just
what
you
she-
guys and the guy sleeping in the corner. Still,
The same guy?
yeah.
Is he okay?
I do not know. Perhaps we should check.
Haley would crawl over to him.
Hey. I hate to not to listen. I don't mean to. Are you okay? You've been here since yesterday.
Hey, guy,
Like
you hear
half
him?
cocks his eye open. Yeah, I'm fine, and just like curls over, turns away from you guys.
Okay. You want some Jello?
It jiggles.
Rolls over and faces you guys. Yes.
We have Jello.
Huh. And rather than get up, he just starts like rolling in the direction of the plate.
That's
Oh.
a perfectly normal response.
Yeah, Haley
Absolutely.
loved this. She goes down and also starts rolling after him.
We made a new friend.
For you guys, he
He's
just comes to
alive.
a stop like in front of the plate. Is it all for me?
It's
I
to
mean,
share.
We could share. Well, if
Okay.
you're especially hungry, you can have it. I can always get more. They have lots.
Well, thanks. And he just like rolls his face onto the plate almost and just and just starts eating it.
That's an interesting way to eat.
Oh no.
Don't do that, Haley.
Bruce can't help but start laughing, like chuckling. Like, I don't. What is happening?
It's not
No
even
t-
like a minute, and he's just last
No
piece is
tools,
gone.
no
and he's like,
utensils,
"Oh."
No hands, just wham.
This is
Thank
this
you.
is
And just
so
starts rolling
bad.
back to where he was.
It in my brain, what I have pictured is essentially like Alaris and Sabine as like moms rolling up to the park with their two children to like let them play. And instead of playing with their peers, they found like the houseless individual and started like feeding them. There's like that is the image that I have in my and no derogatory meaning towards homeless folks, but just that's the image in my brain right now.
Yeah.
Sabine and
wait.
Alaris was like, "So what'd you get up to this morning? Wait, what are you doing?"
Guy, what's your name?
Huh?
Your name. You just ate all of our Jello. We at least you're supposed to tell us your name. I'm Haley.
That's
This
neat.
is Bruce. This is
I am Bruce.
Sabine, and this is Ilaris.
Thanks. And he just continues to roll away. Back to his corner, curls up, and just that's it.
You said there was more Jello, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not very nice to just come over here and eat all our Jello and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
Haley is looking very contemplative.
Maybe
Just, like,
we
sat.
let the poor man sleep somewhere. Not all of us slept particularly well.
I was just making sure he was okay, to be perfectly honest. He was here last I mean, yesterday, like after I had been done working out and everything, that's a long time to be in one spot. So, I mean, I at least he enjoyed the Jello. I think.
Does anybody know when the banquet is tonight?
Uh, um,
We have
No.
to get clothes, yes?
yes, I did speak with my attendant, Trinity, and she did mention that there would be clothes available for us to review 3 hours prior. In addition, and she'll kind of lean in, I also learned that Captain or Commander Grandway will also be in attendance, and we will be at the head table as well.
Who's that?
Oh. Very
Uh,
important individual.
Yes. I can't help but feel a little bit nervous.
Don't be,
Why?
Laris. They will love you.
Who's got the Grandway?
I'm not so much worried about myself.
We know Captain Granway and his role in that, right? Like, I know he was part of the original Lordoc, which I was just trying to find and cannot find anywhere, for some
Okay.
reason.
Yeah, and
Yep, Commander Grandway is also the guy you saw in the Adventurers Guild
Yep.
the first session.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Okay.
that guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
The
Sabine
head of the Transportation Guild.
point that out.
Essentially.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
He was the man walking through when we all met in the Transportation Guild, yes?
Oh, in the fancy clothes with all the people that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
and the blue hair, the long blue hair.
that is
Mhm.
correct.
Mm.
It's in recaps, Liza.
Thank
Right
you.
You're welcome.
Okay, he's important to you.
Well, he's an important individual in general.
Because he's a grand away.
Well, his name is Grandway.
Oh. Why is he important?
It-
He pretty much changed the way in which Faerun travels.
Okay.
Basically reshaped modern transportation as it is. Without him, I doubt any of this would be possible.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, so
Quick
best
correction.
behavior.
Thomas Grandway is the one who started the Transportation Guild. Nathan Grandway is just the son. One of two sons.
Okay.
This son is the in charge of the entire Transportation Guild, essentially. At this point, the other one is the accountant.
Gotcha.
Anyway, sorry, Alaris, you were going to say.
Oh, I was going to say, so best behaviors, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Or your worst. And Sabine will just smirk and walk away.
So what do you guys like to get up to? I'm going to say that at some point you were told dinner is at like 6. So you've got 7 hours. So as you'd like, time is up to you. Again, you guys control how quickly or how slowly time goes.
Haley, have you found any interesting spots on this boat? I mean, I went to the gaming spot and I won some money, but it's not much to do down here. And I tried to open the door upstairs, but they didn't let me to do that.
Why not?
I guess I'd get sucked out, is what they'd say, out into the sky. And then that was my reaction exactly. I was like, that can't be possible.
Sucked out into the sky. By what?
Good
A big
question.
worm?
I don't know. The air, maybe.
Oh, because we're
We're
so
up.
high up.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's got to be it.
That makes sense. Well, it's a good thing you did not.
No, I bet I could take it.
I think you could, but you know what? You don't always have to win.
This concept is new to him.
Sometimes winning is bad, right?
Yeah. Yes. I
Well,
guess if you're trying to make the other person feel good, or if you don't want to make any enemies, or if
you don't want to get sucked out of a thing.
or you don't want to get sucked out of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's okay to ask others and your friends and stuff, you know, if you're ever unsure.
But what if I'm tied down?
Who would tie you down?
I don't know. I was thinking with some like rope.
Why would they tie you down?
If you asked her nicely.
Not,
That
no,
the
I mean,
Aarakocra gentleman.
no, I meant just like around the waist, and then I could fly.
Oh yeah, that
But then how would I get back inside?
that sounds dangerous.
Are you attempting to turn yourself into a kite?
Yes.
Just checking.
I don't think you should do that.
All right, and
I'm just looking at the tensile strength of rope.
I'll drop the idea. I could go eat again.
Well, let's do that. Some breakfast didn't really hold me over either, though it was delicious, and I could use a nap. To be honest, I don't like spending too much time with the privileged individuals on this ship, but yes. Let's go get food.
Yes,
More jello for everyone.
More jello for everyone.
indeed. And Sabine, speaking of individuals on the ship, perhaps I could ask you questions as you understand individuals in different ways than I do.
Of course. What do you need to know?
Let's talk in private.
Okay. I eagerly await.
All right. You guys head to the lower food hall, I'm assuming, rather than the busy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head on in. Lady Zool's at her table. And Calderon and Barrett are another.
Ron and Barrett are here. Huh.
I'm tempted to check in with both tables, but I don't know who Sabine would go. No, I know who Sabine would. Sabine would go to Lady Lazul first. Let's be real. She's.
For jam.
Fair enough. Food first or
Madame.
table?
No, I think she lets the others run ahead, and she goes to Lady Lazul.
Okay.
Lars will probably also follow just to be
Okay.
polite.
Yeah, cool. Hi, Madame.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning.
Good
And
morning.
how are you?
Well, after last night, I'm a little bit tired, but that's okay. To be expected.
Fair enough. And yourself, Lady Alaris. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Once again, appreciate you going out to dance with us.
Of course, it was very enjoyable. It's been a long time since I've gone out and done anything. Please, by all means, take a seat. What can I do for you?
Oh, I just wanted to say hello, see how you're going about today. You'll be at the banquet tonight, yes?
I will, yes.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
I'm reading anything this morning?
Oh, yes, of course. And she holds up the same book she was reading the day before. She's just about 100 pages more through it. Yes, no, I hear that tonight is going to be a whole to-do. So,
Ah, yes, we heard the same. Apparently seating arrangements will be interesting.
yes, I'm actually aware of that. I will be at your table, so that will be interesting.
Ah.
I'm usually at the captain's table, so.
Oh. Is the captain's table not the head table?
It is, yes.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. You're usually there. I thought that meant they moved you to our table, and I never meant.
It's all right. Yes, no, I guess I just, it's a larger table this time.
This should be quite fun.
Any recommendations for seating with the captain and the revered individuals that accompany him?
Oh, just be yourself. It's more fun that way.
See, that's what I said, Alaris. Good or bad behavior, whatever is yourself.
I don't know that they particularly like bad behavior, but I understand.
Well, trust me when I say that everyone at this head table is less worried about etiquette than the rest of the room. I believe you've met the first, he nods towards Barrett, the first officer and the captain. They're not much to stand on, well, standing. But they're professionals. They do their job.
That is fair. Understood. I am
That
told.
reminds me.
Oh,
No, Sabine just kind of muttering to herself. You can keep going, though.
Oh,
reminds you of what, dear?
Oh, that we're supposed to ask Barrett about his past.
Oh, have fun with that.
I plan to.
She kind of roll insights, both of you.
I think she's the one who told us that we need to ask into his
Mhm.
past.
Mhm.
21. Also
Okay.
21. Twins.
Nice. She just smiles, and it's a very colorful one, to say the least. And
I
both
know,
of your
you said
insights
as
tell
much.
you that when she says colorful, she means it literally.
No, my last note was ask him about his criminal background. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the way she says colorful for you, like the way you guys pick it up, she means it very literally, like as in color, not as in his colored past.
That
And
makes
she's
no
saying
sense
it
to my brain.
intentionally.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
For sure. So, any plans for the day till we arrive at the dinner?
Avoiding most of the other passengers, if that comes as a plan.
It is a very, very good plan. Haley, Bruce, where are you guys going after you get food? Your own table?
Haley's at Barrett's table. She has brought him Jello,
Sounds good.
and she's talking about Anthony.
Okay.
I guess Bruce will kind of just sit and start eating. He enjoying the room. He doesn't need to necessarily be part of any conversation. He's content where he is.
Sounds good. Yes, avoiding people is it's a daily task for me, so I understand. Alaris, are you going to be doing anything particular today?
I do have a few plans. Most of them are lesson related. But I may, if possible, go back to the library at some point before we go for the banquet. But other than that, I didn't have anything particular. Do you happen to have any places on the ship that you think might be a good spot to go, especially for, and she points at Brusk and Haley, for these two that might entertain them?
Not in really, no. At least not for the two of them.
I understand.
Are you trying to hide anything about going back to the library? Out of curiosity.
Not particularly.
Okay. So what takes you back to the library?
Um, Mostly research, but I may have found someone I can theorize with. That could be fun.
Oh,
Oh, is this the person you needed help understanding? Or
Possibly.
at that, she like closes the book. Dear, please do tell. And she like puts it on the table.
I don't know. I'm probably overthinking things. It's likely not that interesting, surely.
Feel like
I
when
put my
someone's
hand over
overthinking, it's a good
yours.
sign.
Yeah, I put my hand over yours. What's his name?
He... Sorry. Sir Lothar Baracus?
Oh, you've met our guests.
A guest?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I know he's a guest on the ship, but do you happen to know more about this individual?
I do.
That
If you're
you don't, I'm
expecting
curious,
tea,
what
it
did you
is-
talk about with him?
Oh, well, nothing much. He just seemed to be quite a fast reader, so I got curious and asked how he did it, and we talked about his technique and how he was able to, and a little bit about magic and things like that.
So you talked about magic and techniques.
Uh, yes,
Dear, I know what you read.
not those sort of techniques. It's nothing like that. I mean, he might have said I smelled nice, and that it would be good to, conversate a bit more on theories and whatnot. That which sounds nice, but I mean,
Oh mon dieu, you do need help.
I don't know. I'm again reading too much into it. Obviously,
Not reading
I was
enough.
just bothering him, and he was being polite and reading.
But yet you were close enough to be smelled.
I may have gotten a little bit overexcited when he explained how he's able to read so quickly. So, it's, I mean, books and learning, I get a little bit excitable when topics like that come up, and
Right. Well, your gentleman is a visitor from the new continent.
oh, from the new
So-
continent.
Yes, he's a guest from across the waters. Not much more that I know about him. He's very... Well, he spends most of his time in the library. I don't get much offer to speak with him.
I see. I am
Our
curious.
literary prowesses are different, to say the least.
But perhaps Alaris can introduce him to these great books.
I don't know that that would be.
They're highly educational.
Yes, dear. It's never too early to start training a man.
And she's just gonna drink her tea and look away.
Yeah, I don't think Sabine has she's just enjoying this interaction, so I don't think she has anything helpful to contribute. She's just going to continue to rib Alaris.
Fair enough. I think it's kind of in the same boat for Lady Lazul. It's kind of now just into
Yeah,
small conversation.
yeah.
Anything else you guys would like to do in this room?
Mhm.
You guys weren't going to talk to Barrett? or
Just you two.
Calderon?
I'm checking before I switch over.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So Haley, you sit
She's-
down at the table with a
Yeah.
plate full of Jello.
Yeah, she just, if there's not a chair available, she just kind of scoots in, stands next
there
to
is.
him across. Okay.
And they
Cash.
both just look at you and look down at the plate and then look at you.
She produces a extra fork. There's two people there. Oh, who else is there?
It's Calderon and Barrett.
Oh, so then she's kind of like, oh, wait. And she goes and grabs another fork. Sits back down, hands one over.
They look at each other and then look at you. Good morning.
So I heard about the secret of taking the Jello to the observation room.
There's a
Wild.
secret there.
Yeah. Have you ever done
Oh.
it? I'm sure you have. You've been on this ship for a long
Can't say that I
time.
have, actually.
Okay, well, sometime we'll have to do that. Also,
No.
there's a Birdman in there that won't tell us his name, and he kind of just ate all of the Jello and didn't really talk to us. And it was supposed to be a sharing thing, and he didn't really. Who is he?
Barrett kind of just that's durian. You're gonna
Durian,
wanna-
like the fruit,
Yeah.
the smelly fruit.
I don't know. I've never had it.
Okay,
You have?
maybe.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's yeah. He's another guest's attendant. But since we have attendants on board, he's not really needed, so he basically just stays there.
He just kind of rolls around instead of walks.
Oh, he moved?
Yeah, he rolled to the plate.
Huh.
It was fun.
I mean, I shouldn't. You know what? I'm being dumb, anyways. He does move. He's just more of a nocturnal type.
Okay. Well, maybe I will try visiting him in the nighttime then.
If you would like to. Who am I kidding? You try to make friends with everybody.
So, are you guys both going to the thing tonight, the banquet?
Barrett's the one to speak, and I am. I have to be there.
I'll be there.
I know.
All of my group are going to be there. Is there going to be dancing?
No, no dancing.
Oh, okay.
Just food, some music, but just food.
Okay.
You look disappointed by that fact,
Mm,
or soured.
I thought I heard someone say there was going to be dancing, and I hadn't done it before, and I just kind of wanted to try it, but that's okay. There's always another
Oh,
day.
for sure. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities to dance and kick Zula when we get there.
All right.
Or even just in the entertainment lounge almost every night.
Oh, really? Is that where
Yeah.
the paper cards are?
Yes.
Okay.
There are different kinds of cards.
Are there?
I'm asking you because you were very specific with the paper.
Mm, yeah. Hmm.
Just to interrupt, Haley would have noticed Sabine's are made out of like threaded, like it's like a very interesting. It's
Kind of
still a
fabric.
paper, but it seems more like fabric than threads, yeah, or than paper.
Yeah. There's all different kinds.
Huh.
There's paper, there's fabric. I think there's probably some rock and jello. There's probably some wood ones. Like
That
crystals
would all be news to me.
and bone. I don't know. There's probably some made out of like liquids and blood and stuff. And I don't know.
Are you okay this morning?
I'm getting bored.
I can imagine there's not much to do on this ship for somebody of your attention span.
Is it different than others?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Truly?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For instance, you forgot you had a plate of jello in front of you the entire time you've been sitting here.
No, I didn't.
That's the first time she's eaten it.
Yeah. Didn't agree with that?
Why would anyone eat that?
Your guess is as good as mine. It's complicated to make. So, in turn, makes it fancy, quotation.
It tastes like congealed blood. It's gross. Do you want the
I'm
rest
really
of this?
curious why you know what that tastes like. What are you shoulder shrugging me for?
I don't know.
Okay. You know what? No, not going to ask. I don't care. Don't have time for it. Well, I'm going to go do what I need to for the day to get ready for the dinner.
Okay, real quick. I met Anthony this morning and I just wanted to let you know he was very nice and showed me where I needed to go. So
Mhm.
I commended him to you and thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. And yeah, he told me. He was very clear about who held him up from roll call this morning.
Sorry.
Nah, you don't have to apologize.
I'll get used to things.
He needed the extra running anyways.
Okay. All right.
Maybe you should go eat some real food.
Yep. I'm gonna go eat some real food. Okay, thank you. You can have this. Oh wait, I want this.
She takes the fork.
Runs off.
Certainly. You can, as you're walking away, you just hear like the plate shuffle across the table and you hear Barrett just, here you go, Calderon, enjoy. He walks away.
She'd shuffle off looking for Brusk or the
Sure.
rest of her party, but
Yeah,
How far
I
away?
think at
Guys are
this
just
point,
eating.
yes, he'd wave her over. I have sandwiches.
And then is there anything Bruce or Haley would like to do between now and the dinner?
Mm,
No, I think Brusque is kind of in the same boat she is. She just voiced it, but like, kind of
Perfect.
getting bored.
Oh, for sure. And that makes total sense. I'm just checking before move on to Alaris. Alaris, I know you said you had a couple things you wanted to do before then.
Yes. So, Alaris would probably she'll hold off on her investigation of Barrett for a little bit, but she probably will go back to her rooms, start kind of writing up her lesson plans for Haley,
Okay.
and she might sneak back into the library and see if her new friend is there to theorize and talk about magic and whatever.
For sure. Would you like to play that out?
yes.
I'm okay, especially since Liza had to head out. We could.
It's up to you. Like, you're more than welcome to play it out and just like have fun with it. That'll probably be like, essentially, I'm thinking the end point will be just before dinner, like when you guys are getting ready and getting into your outfits. So anything you would like to do? Yeah.
No, it's okay. We don't have to
All
play it
good?
out. I
Okay.
feel like I've
If
already
you
had
have any
faith in that
questions
today.
that you do actually want to ask the NPC or anything that you can think of or whatever, by all means, DM me and send them over. And I'm happy to write out answers for you to give you whatever you'd like as well. So please do not be afraid to do that for anybody. Like, if you guys ever have questions, things that come up between now and next session or whatever, let me know. Especially if it's anything that's forgotten or things you wanted to do, please reach out. I'm happy always to talk about it and answer it.
Okay,
Right on.
then I will
Right on.
probably send you questions that she would have.
Ah,
'Cause she's
awesome.
definitely interested about the new continent.
For sure. Okay, then. We'll call it there then for the night. Let you guys get food and relax and sleep, especially with the people that haven't slept / got home from work.
Thank you.
But thank you, as always, for coming to hang out. Hopefully next time will be a little bit longer of a session. We should have time. We do have the opportunity now to do every Wednesday rather than just every other.
Hmm.
How do you guys feel about that? Is a question I leave. We could talk about it now, or you could just answer me in DMs if you don't want to talk out loud about it.